we're saying a veterinarian, a disease of purebred racehorses that is caused by a genetic defect prevents afflicted horses from racing and can cause paralysis and death. So we're saying like there's this disease or this genetic defect can cause this disease and it hurts horses and it keeps them from racing and it can cause them to be paralyzed or it can even kill them. So one horse breeder concludes, so at least one horse breeder concludes that because the disease can have such serious consequences, horses with this defect should not be bred. So what part of the argument, Sabrina, is this sentence?
It's is it concession when they're like conceding with everybody all the like the disease part that like most people believe?
It's actually just opinion of others, right? We're talking about other people. Like these breeders, horse breeders conclude. So these other people say this. But so we have a point of contention, but they are wrong.
Oh, okay.
Because so we have our premise indicator word here, right? And so why are they wrong? Because in most cases, the severity of the disease can be controlled by diet and medication. And this defect also produces horses of extreme beauty that are in great demand. So what is our conclusion here, Sabrina?
Just that they're wrong, that these should not be.
And who is they?
The horse breeders.
Excellent. And what are they wrong about?
That we shouldn't breed these horses with a defect.
Excellent. So now let's go into our answers. And A says racehorses that have the genetic defect need not be prevented from racing. Mm-hmm. That's not right, because we're not saying that they shouldn't be prevented from racing. We're just saying that they shouldn't. We want them to. That doesn't mean that we don't. Yeah. There should not be an absolute ban on breeding horses that have the genetic defect. Mm-hmm. I love this. Do you see why this one's correct, Sabrina?
Yeah, I see it entirely. Like I chose E.
Okay. So there should be no prohibition against breeding racehorses that have any disease.
I know, it's the any. Like looking back on it now, it's the any. I'm trying to remember like before when I did this question like a while ago, what I got it wrong again too. But I just trying to think like what I chose then too. But yeah.
He says racehorses that are severely afflicted with the disease have not been provided with the proper diet. That's not what our conclusion is. Mm-hmm. And then D says the best way, so that's really strong. The best way to produce racehorses of extreme beauty is to breed horses that have genetic defects. We don't know that. We know that potentially this defect can produce horses that have great beauty, but that doesn't mean that it's the best way. And also that's a premise, not our conclusion, even if it did say that. So it's not D either. So that's why it's B.
Got you.